All right, so we're going to simplify this nasty-looking fraction. You see this fraction? He's nasty. Why? Because he has a poly on top and a poly on the bottom. He's ugly looking. How do you simplify one of these guys? Oh, dang. Okay, you guys remember how to simplify fractions? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to make up a fraction right here, okay? I just made this up, all right? Now, you guys know a very fast way to simplify this fraction. You know a very fast way. Do you guys know you can divide the top and bottom by? The biggest number possible. 6 works, so does 2. But give me the biggest number. 12. You can divide the top number by 12 and the bottom number by 12. And then what would you get? You get 2 over 3. Okay, there's another way you guys can simplify this that I think when you guys see it, you're like, oh yeah, that's easy, but that's a lot of writing and I don't want to do that. And I totally get that, okay? But when you're in 2nd grade, maybe 3rd grade, doing this for the first time, you would do this factor tree thing, okay? I don't know, tell me if you guys have never seen this factor tree thing. If I take this 24, I can split this up. With what 2 numbers? Well, actually there's a lot of 2 numbers that split up 24, right? I'm going to pick 12 and 2. Now look at 12 and 2. Can I split up 12?
Yes.
Yeah, can I split up 2?
Yes.
No, 2 is what's that number called? It's a prime number, okay? So we can't split them up. So I can split up 12, and you can split up 12 with a 3 and a 4, or a 2 and a 6. But it doesn't matter which one you choose, because in the end, you get the same prime numbers in the end, which is kind of crazy. So this is 3 and 4. Now, which of these numbers can I split up?
4.
Okay, so then I get 2 and 2. So now I have 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Do you guys see where I got those? 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. Let's see, does this work? What's 2 times 2?
4.
Times 2? 8. And times 3?
24.
All right, it worked. Okay, it always works. This is called prime factorization. All right, so let's do 36. Do you guys want to try it on your own or just continue watching? Okay, 6 and 6, 2 and 3, 2 and 3, and we got prime numbers. So we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3. And what you can do to simplify this is you can cross out the things that make 1. Like 3 divided by 3. That's 1, right? 3 divided by 3. So I'm going to get rid of those. And then do you guys see another one up there? 2 divided by 2. And then another? 2 divided by 2. And what are we left with?
3.
Okay, so we got it the long way. We got it using factoring. And the whole reason why I'm showing this to you is because that's exactly how we're doing this ugly guy over here. We're going to factor the top, factor the bottom, and cross out common factors. It's very important, guys. You only cross out factors. If you're writing anything down, that's what you want to write down. You only cross out factors. And let me show you guys why. The top is 2x, and then you get x plus 2. Because, you could take, it's the greatest common factor. We could take a 2x out of that and 2x out of that, so this is what I get. I don't put parentheses around this usually, but you can if you want to. So I'm going to go ahead and do it. I'll put parentheses around that guy. All right. The bottom is going to be x plus 2 and x plus 3. Okay, now we've done factoring before, so I'm not going slow about that, but I'm going to tell you guys really quick. 2 times 3 is 6. And 2 plus 3 is 5. And because the leading coefficient is 1, I can just do a shortcut like that. I don't have to do the grouping and all that stuff. All right, so do you see a common factor on top that you also see on the bottom? Yeah, x plus 2. So this is a factor, 2x. This is a factor, x plus 2. This is a factor, x plus 2. This is a factor, x plus 3. And so we can kill these guys. And then we get 2x over x plus 3. Now, you know what the noob wants to do? The noob wants to cross out this x and this x.
It doesn't work.
But you can't do that, okay? Because the factor is x plus 3. And this factor is a 2x. Now, if there was a factor like this, x like this, then you could cross these x's out. That's allowed. Because technically, you could say this is a factor and that's a factor, right? You can totally split those up, okay? But it doesn't say that, okay? You can't cross those x's out because they're not standalone factors. This guy is a standalone factor, but this x is not. He's with a 3 because he has plus or minus. All right, you guys with me still? All right, am I talking too fast? Okay, now there's something else. This is the answer. Now we're going right here. But what the heck is this business down here? Down there, they're saying, what values of x do we have to exclude? And so here's the thing. You can't divide by 0 ever, 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 right? You can't even put your mom up here and divide by 0. This just doesn't work. You can't divide anything by 0. You can't even divide 0 by 0. That's not allowed either. So What x do we have to say this cannot be? What number does this x?
-2.
It's not allowed to be -2. So this is one of your excluded values. What can this x not be?
-3.
So this is one of your excluded values. And then you're done.